Skeletal muscle tissue, as its name implies, attaches to and moves the skeleton. There are a few exceptions to this, like the muscles of facial expression actually attach to and move your facial skin so you can show emotions and make all sorts of funny faces and expressions at people. But skeletal muscle is what we typically think about when we are working out and increasing the size of our muscles, mostly through resistance training. Skeletal muscles are under voluntary control, and for the most part we can contract them whenever we want to. But again, here's something that's very important. Similar to cardiac muscle cells, skeletal muscle cells cannot divide. Now, for all the physiology nerds out there, I do need to mention satellite cells. Satellite cells are these small stem cells embedded between the larger, mature, non-dividing skeletal muscle cells. But these satellite cells retain the capacity to fuse with one another or with damaged skeletal muscle cells that can help regenerate these damaged muscle cells. However, the number of new skeletal muscle cells that can be formed by satellite cells is not enough to compensate for significant skeletal muscle damage or degeneration. And so skeletal muscle tissue that has been damaged significantly will still be replaced by scar tissue, and therefore any regeneration of skeletal muscle tissue is greatly limited. So again, with mature skeletal muscle cells not being able to divide and the limitations we just discussed with these satellite cells, how do our skeletal muscles get bigger and stronger? Well, you've probably seen this coming, and hopefully you learned some cool stuff along the way, but the skeletal muscle cells that you already have just get bigger. And when cells get bigger, as we've already mentioned, we call this hypertrophy.